It's USA, and I'm going to bring lovely Julia on to the screen. Hi, Julia. How are you doing this evening?
I'm glad.
We're fine, thank you. It's wonderful to be here, and thank you for inviting me. Can you hear me okay, Brad?
I can hear you okay. Now, I am intrigued. Who's your lovely friends with you?
I have two helpers with me today, and they're my grandchildren. They're going to come and introduce themselves.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So that they can see you. There you are.
I'm Aria and I'm 10.
Hi, Aria. Lovely to meet you.
You too. I'm too tall for the camera. I'm Scout and I'm 7 years old.
Hi, Scout. It's lovely to have you here, and it's lovely to meet Julia's grandchildren. This is lovely. So I hear you've got a lovely, you've been in tune with me and my music.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this. So we're staying with Hawaii, and I'm going to just put you on screen, and me and my other friend Dot here, who I'll introduce you to soon, are going to join you on screen to dance. But I'll leave you for the moment.
Great. Well, thank you. Scout and Aria are actually partially Hawaiian. They're 1/4 Hawaiian, so that's one of the reasons that I brought them in to do this Hawaiian dance.
Like grandchildren.
Yeah, I have more grandchildren. They're my little ones. I started doing seated dances and dances with people with disabilities when I lived for a year in a Camp Hill community in upstate New York. And some of you may know about Camp Hill, so that's why I wanted to mention it. It's based on Rudolf Steiner's principles. And I then carried on doing seated dances with people that I worked with here in Burlington, Vermont. And now we have a circle here where there are quite a few people who have mobility impairments. So we quite often during a regular dance, we'll just sit down and do a few seated dances. And this is one of the favorites. So I'm going to move back into place. And the first thing I'm going to do is explain the setup. We are in canoes. And if you had a whole lot of people, you would have a line of seats. In fact, you would have 3 lines of seats. We're sitting in canoes next to one another. And when the music comes on, we're going to paddle our canoes. So the first movement is paddle, 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 and the other side, paddle, 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 paddle. Now we're going to need some stars in the sky for navigation. Stars, stars, stars. This is a good stretch for the fingers. Stretch, stretch the fingers. Now, as we go along in our canoes, we might see somebody else and wave to them on the right, and we might see somebody else on the left and wave to them. And then in between the verses, we're going to do a hula, which is a prayer for calm waters. So I hope that's sufficient. You can just follow along with us. It's some wonderful music, popular Hawaiian music by a Hawaiian band. Where I got this dance, it's been passed down through a number of circle dance leaders, and I'm not sure where it originated or what it was when it did originate, but what I do know is it's a whole lot of fun to do. So Brant, if you could hit the music, we'll do the Hawaiian canoe dance, starting with paddling.
Ke aku ke kai moana nui la nui ke aloha e hi porine me ke ala o kalipoa he ho'o hena ke aku ke kai moana nui la nui ke aloha e hi porine me ke ala o kalipoa he lipoa e pai ke one iho mai na no ka aina iwi tua mo no ka lahui. E ho iho mai na no ka aina iwi tua mo ka lahui.
The Hawaiian Canoe. And I hope you saw in the last verse, instead of just looking, we splash each other. Thank you for joining me. Us. Say, wave goodbye.
That was so much fun, Julia. Thank you, and thank you to Aria and Scout as well. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed that dance. Being in a canoe, this will be interesting. I need to try this one in Fintorn. Okay. Julia, we'll toddle on to the next person, but we'll talk to you after. And then